everyone, I'm Lindsey Gray and I am a one-star qualifying Diamond Beachbody coach. I am here today to share a little bit with you about how I keep my business organized and make sure that I am moving forward with my tasks that I need to complete on a daily and weekly basis to make sure that my business is moving forward and I'm not getting stuck. Power Hour is something that was launched for Dream Extreme and it moved mountains in my business. It's awesome and I love the concept. But as a mother of a 14-month-old, a stepmother of an 8 and 12-year-old, a homeowner, a part-time job holder, a dog owner, all sorts of, someone who wants to work out, get groceries set, meal prep, there's just not enough time in a day for me to be able to sit down for an hour every day and make sure that I can accomplish all the tasks that I'm supposed to accomplish. So, with that being said, I have created a list that I believe these are the things that I need to keep track of and make sure that I do either daily or weekly to keep my business moving forward and to make sure that I am have my head in the game and that I can stay organized, and it's accessible because it's in my phone, so I can every day know exactly what I did, plug it into either my notebook or my Google Drive so that I'm constantly working from my list as well. So I do not have a lot of technology accessible here. So I have my iPad that I'm working from as well as my phone, and this is how I'm going to deliver the information for you today. So I'm going to flip this around really quick and then I'm just going to show you the list and how I break it down for myself and what I think is important, and then you can decide what you want to make of it for yourself. So I'm using the Reminders app, which is on my iPhone 5. And as you can see, I have broken it down to daily tasks, and then as you scroll down, weekly tasks. So for my daily tasks, I believe that every day for me to accomplish what I need to do to keep this business moving forward is my outgoing messages. I like to have a minimum of 5. So you can see that there's 1 through 5 listed here. I wrote down who I contacted today and what it was about and kind of what we chatted about, and then if there's extras I'll add them because remember, this is a minimum. So I've completed that for the day. So my outgoing messages is my first one. New contacts, I like to add 2 new contacts every day to my organization so that my network keeps growing. As you can see, it says I have 2 items, which means I have 2 people that I need to add yet. As I check one off, it will say that I have 1 item, and then when I check the next one off, it'll say I have 0. So basically that is how I can know how many at a quick glance. When I'm on the main screen here, I can see how many tasks I need to complete yet. So new contacts, 2 a day. Facebook posts, I do my 3 posts a day. Accountability group check-in. I like to check in with my accountability groups twice a day, in the morning and in the evening, but of course more is always good as well, so I can get those relationships going and keep them going if need be, but 2 is my minimum. So those are my daily tasks there. Then my weekly tasks, which by the way, daily and weekly do not have any items under them because I just put those there to separate my daily and weekly task section. So my weekly tasks is I like to have 5 invites. So those invites are going to be to an accountability group, a 5-day eating challenge, to work out with me, etc. Have you ever considered, I like to make sure that I have 2 of those a week. So have you ever considered coaching and doing what I do and inviting them to a webinar, 2 a week? For personal development, webinar and or call, 1 is enough for me to try to make do with everything I have going on, but that's just a minimum. So if I can do more, that's great. Weekly promotions for my next group. I like to promote about 3 times a week in different ways and try to catch people's attention in different ways. So that's that. And then personal development, 10 pages 5 times a week is what I strive to do for my personal development and my reading. So that is what I like to do on a daily basis and a weekly basis. My color coding does mean something to me. You don't need to do this, but for me, outgoing messages and invites, they kind of tie together. New contacts, and have you ever considered, the green are the ones that stand out to me the most, that color, and that just happens to be, those two are the ways that I'm going to grow my business. It's by continuously getting new contacts and continuously asking, have you ever considered? Facebook posts and personal development and webinar calls, those are like second nature, so they go hand in hand. And then the accountability group check-ins and my weekly promotions are for my groups also. So that's kind of how that breaks down. To create these, you just want to hit the plus button, and then you can type in something at the top. We'll go ahead and type in Shakeology. And let's say I'm going to make it brown and hit done, and it'll come up. And then to make your checklist, I mean, I could just go in and add it as I go, but I like to see it say you have 1 item left or 2 items left. So I'll go in, and if I want to drink it once a day, then I'm going to put 1 there so that I know how many, when I look at my main screen, how many items I have left in each category. So that is a little bit about how I organize my business and how I keep organized throughout the day so that I don't forget to update my Google Drive spreadsheet, and to make sure that I am continuously growing the business and not falling short ever. So if you have any other questions, please reach out to me and ask. I hope that this helped, and I hope you have a great night.